Hi everyone, this is Shirina Gloria again. So today I'm going to make a recipe with this beautiful pumpkin. I don't know what you call this in other parts of the country or different parts of the country, but we call it pumpkin. And today I'm going to make pumpkin. Okay, you can call it a sabji or palya or something, but I would like to call it a curry because I'm going to add coconut and it's going to be a bit soupy or watery. So I'm going to make this pumpkin curry today. So having said this, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to steam this and then I'll show you what is the next step. So here I've cut up this pumpkin into pieces, and don't cut it into very small pieces. Cut it into at least this big pieces because you see it's very soft. I told you steam it. You either steam it or put it in the cooker for one whistle. So here I am putting it in the cooker for one whistle along with the pumpkin. Um, I am using, I hope you can get a view. Use a very small tomato, one small size tomato, just one. Let it be just one, okay? So you can either put it like this because anyhow we'll smash it up, and then use about, if you have shallots, use shallots. If you don't have, just use one small onion, okay? So that too, I'm just throwing it in like this, and then I will put it on for one whistle and show it. So here you go. For that curry, I'm going to use a handful of pieces of coconut and 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds as jeera. I'm using 2 Kashmiri chilies. You can use according to your taste. And then I'm using 1 teaspoon of rice, raw rice of any kind, and 1 teaspoon of coriander, that's dhania. Okay, all this together I will grind it. Okay, I'll grind it into a fine paste. Here I told you I have given it one whistle, and this is how it looks. Now I'll grind the masala and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So hi all, I've put on now the pan, and into the pan I put 3 tablespoons of oil. And now as the oil is getting hot, I put in about 1/4 teaspoon of jeera, that's cumin seed, fennel seed, quarter teaspoon, fennel seed, 1/4 teaspoon, and a little bit of methi, and lastly a little bit of mustard. Okay, if you have all these, you use it. Otherwise, if you have any one of it, you just use it. And if you have ginger garlic paste, use it. Otherwise, this curry doesn't need ginger garlic paste. Into that, all these boiled items. That's it. Stir it up well. Smash 1 or 2 pumpkins. Just 1 or 2, just smash it. And the rest, let it be the way it is. And give it a slight bubble. And then the masala that we ground, this is the masala that we ground. Put that in as well, along with 1 or 2 cups of water. Stir this really well, and put put in a teaspoon of turmeric powder or haldi powder. Yeah, stir that too very well. This doesn't need much. Now the curry is done actually. And then we put salt to taste. I'm using a teaspoon of rock salt. You can use whatever you have. I have poured 2 glasses of water in the mixie jar and I'm pouring that in. Stir this very well. And I'll put in a handful of curry leaves. Stir that and let it come to a bubble, and once it comes to a bubble, we are done, and your curry or sabji or soup is ready. You can use about 1 or 2 teaspoons of lemon juice if you have, or you can use 1 or 2 teaspoons of tamarind juice the way I have used. Okay, just to give it a little bit of a tint. Okay, with the sweet, and it balance out all the flavors. Okay, there you go. I'll taste it and tell you if the salt is right. Now everything is perfect, and we'll take it down after a rolling boil. Now that it's come to a rolling boil, if you have cilantro, you can use it. If you don't have, it's quite okay. But since I have just a little bit, I'm using it. Whether or not, it will give you a good taste. Okay. So since I had it, I have used it. Now the next thing is, I will plate it up and show it to you how I'm going to have this. Okay. So as you can see, this is what we made together, the pumpkin curry or the sabji with lovely coconut gravy. I'm serving it with some rice and some roti. It will go very well with roti. Okay. So I hope all of you would have liked seeing what I had made, and I hope all of you will try this at home. So do take care everyone. Please like and subscribe and share my videos with your friends and relatives.